It's called the double-slit experiment. The double-slit experiment is essentially, let's say you have something that will emit, let's say electrons, so particles, electrons, electron gun that emits particles. And then you have a barrier that has two slits cut in it and a screen. Well, if you think of the electrons as just little particles, little bullets, let's say, that are emitted from this gun, then you would imagine that the electrons can go through one slit or the other one, depending on how they come out. And you can imagine that they might get deflected around a little bit when they go through the slits. But basically, on the screen, you would expect most of the electrons to appear opposite one or the other of the slits, with maybe a bit of a spread because they rattle around a bit when they go through. So you get lots here, and pretty much none in the middle. But that's not what you see. What you see is a very clear pattern on the screen. You see sort of stripes, a stripe on the screen where you get lots of electrons, and then a stripe where you get very few or none, and then another stripe where you get lots, and then a stripe where you get very few or none, and then another stripe, and then very few or none. So you get this stripy pattern. That pattern is exactly the same pattern that you would get if you sent waves through the slits. Let's say water waves, any kind of waves. The fact that you get it from particles is interesting.